What is up, dreamers, and welcome back to some Mobius Double F with your boy Robbie Daga. In this episode, we're going to be looking at Valefor, who is the newest Sicarius, the newest boss for light rotations coming our way, and it's a new tier of battles. It's a pretty difficult one, honestly. So I'm going to go over this with you best I can, and kind of give you the best tips and guidance that I possibly can. In this example I'm showing you here, it's going to be a no rainbow setup. So what that means is no supreme ability cards and no supreme skins or anything like that. So let's take a look, and I'm going to stop this a couple of times so I can kind of show you what's going on. So here you can see Day, special thanks to Day Without Sun, Day and Nights, Psyblade, Death Scythe for joining me on this battle and helping making this possible, basically helping me out with this one, and showing me that it was possible to do this with such a setup. But what you can see here in Day Without Sun's or Day and Night setup here is he's got the Great Gospel card, he's got the All Trance Echo card, and then he's using Ignis for his damage, and then he's got his Primal Boon to draw some fire elements here. So I think I would say for this battle specifically that your attacker is your MVP on this for Valefor. The reason why I say that is because you need to be so strong in order to make this work, because what happens if you spam the same ability over and over, Valefor will he'll basically stack resistance against you, making your attacks, each consecutive attack that you do is going to do less damage. So you really gotta have some really top tier stuff to basically put this guy in his place, put Valefor in his place before he stacks a bunch of resistances on you and just starts murdering your party. So very nice setup there. And then I think I saw that he had like 3,400 magic, so I mean it takes a lot. He's got his Spentavit there, Spentavit X there. Our tank here, so I would recommend Psyblade brought a very nice setup here, but I would recommend bringing a Sleep, because you can put this boss to sleep. You can't stun him though, but otherwise beautiful deck, beautiful everything there basically. I would have done basically the same thing, except I maybe wouldn't have taken Devil Ride, and I would have taken a Sleep card there. But basically for tanks, it's nothing crazy. You do want to be careful as a tank though, because if you use something like Devil Ride, if you use something like Bismarck, he's actually going to gain a stack of resistance to that element, which you'll see happen in this battle. But luckily Day was so strong that it didn't matter. Death Scythe is using a Heartful Egg to make sure he gets this lovely Gushian card down so he can get the Earth Force. And then he's got his Eclipse card to help him break, and then he's got Water Gun. Very, very nice setup here. I've seen that the Deep Diver is really good, and possibly like the only breaker that works here. I don't know if you guys have broken first turn with other setups, please let me know, but all I've seen work so far is Deep Diver with basically this setup, or like something like Yasmat instead of the Eclipse to break the bars down. But yeah, let me know if you guys have seen anything different. And then I'm gonna talk about my deck very quickly here. Okay, guys. Yeah, there may have been a point in time where I told you that the lunafreya card wasn't worth it, but oh my god, I was a fool. I was a fool, you guys. Here's why I say this. On this rotation specifically, on Valefor X, the 5-star battle, he starts you out with every single trance down. So you're starting with opposite trance down, and there's no way to cure all the trances all at once with anything besides using lunafreya first. So before you even Heartshift, you have to get off this lunafreya before anything happens. So it's not as hard as it sounds, you guys. Basically, you just need to make sure that you have enough heart orbs. So basically, you need the 3 plus the 4. So you need at least 7 hearts to make this work. Now, if you've got your Santa Lucia, she starts with plus 4 heart orbs. And then I'm getting plus heart orbs from, I believe, the Cindy card, the Luna card, and the Racing Heart card. So I'm starting off with a guaranteed 7 life orbs, and that's basically the bare minimum here, is like as far as what you're gonna need, because you got to get this Luna off first before you start Racing Heart, because if you've got those negative trances in your party, they're going to be doing so much less damage. And even if you use something like Aerith first, all you're going to be doing is eliminating all the trance. You're going to be getting the trance, the negative trance buff off, but you're not going to be applying a new trance buff, which means that your party would have to bring their own trance buff. So this is the best setup for this battle. I mean, the Luna here is MVP for support. This banner, the Final Fantasy 15 banner, is still going on if you really need to get this Luna for support. I wish you all the best of luck getting it. I don't think there's another way to do what we basically did as easily as we did without the Lunafreya card. So that's just my thoughts there. So let's get this battle started and we'll see what happens here. Alright, so keep in mind that Valefor has a light and a dark element guard. You can't just go full dark on them. And the other thing is, if you're a breaker in this rotation, you have to also make sure that you're... See, there we go. I used Luna first, then Racing Heart, and then I went with my other buffs. And you'll see that you start with all these trance buffs down. So every trance buff down, if you use anything else, any regular Asuna will just take off one, or just one of those, actually. So you need to use Luna first. But I was saying, if you're breaking, you need to make sure you're using off elements from your attacker, because if you're using the same elements, you're going to be stacking resistances that your attacker needs to do damage. So there we see a very strong Sage Fire just to start off the match. And then this second turn should be a kill. So it doesn't stack resistances once you break him, I believe. Oh, yes, he does. He does. Okay. There we go. We had our breaker supporting, doing a little bit of damage there. And then there is our Sage Fire doing tons of damage. And there, as you can see there, that second turn, see he's stacking resistances already. Luckily, though, our Mellow Mermaid here was so damn strong that it didn't matter. But that's basically what it takes, you guys, with, that's the no rainbow setup. If you've got rainbows, if you've got skins, if you've got ability cards, supreme ability cards, you're gonna be a lot better off here. But it is possible to do with with pretty bare bones stuff. I will say it's a pretty difficult battle though, so hang in there, do your best. I hope this video was helpful for you guys. If it was, don't forget to leave a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe for future Mobius Final Fantasy content. It's been a pleasure being your host on today's episode. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to continue my Magicite farming here. And I'll catch you on the next episode.